COVID-19 lockdowns are saving lives but ruining livelihoods for millions of workers across Africa. Africa 54's Paul Ndiho spoke to Paul ORAJIKA, Chief Executive Officer of Auldon Toys, a leading manufacturer of African-themed toys. ORAJIKA has made his mark selling and manufacturing toys in perhaps one of the largest and busiest open-air markets in Africa, called IDUMOTA, located on Lagos Island. He explains how COVID-19 has affected his business.
Paul ORAJIKA, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
How are things in Lagos? I know you guys have been under lockdown. How has that impacted your business?
It's been a mandatory lockdown for everybody, and literally there's been zero movement within Lagos. So the whole idea is we're all been indoors in the last 5 weeks, and certainly what it means is that there is no trade, there is no transaction, everybody's locked down. So literally, I and the staff have been home for the five weeks now.
You are arguably one of the largest toy manufacturers. Is the entire business chain affected? Do you still have orders somewhere that are waiting to be distributed?
Our business has actually been thriving in terms of not just in Nigeria, but in the rest of Africa. But with this lockdown, all the chain stores across Africa that would normally have embraced our doors, our Unity doors, are all on lockdown. So what it means is that it's zero business for now, and it's been impacting our business. We have a lot of stock, a lot of orders that were pending before this whole lockdown. And at the end of it, so we are unable to meet these demands because everywhere is locked down.
In terms of your employees, are they safe?
What we try to do is tell them that while you stay home, make sure you stay safe. It's not just for them to stay home, but rather if you stay home, make sure you stay safe. Don't entertain guests, don't entertain visitors. This is not the time to embrace your relatives. Everyone should stay safe.
When I visited you in Lagos, you took me around your workplace. The amount of people who depend on those transactions, everyday transactions, the people who work in that market, are all at home, seated, and there's nothing happening as we speak.
Certainly nothing is happening. Even the worst hit are those who actually earn daily income to stay and keep their families afloat. These people, like you see in IDUMOTA, those women selling the food, the drinks, those people carrying people's wares when they buy them, all these people have been daily wage earners, and every one of them are hard hit. And that's why the government is having a lot of challenge in terms of relaxing the lockdown so that people like this would come. There's been a lot of agitation, people staying at home, being hungry, not having anything, no income. So it's been a delicate balance for the government on how to handle this and at the same time keep people peaceful and not agitating as they've been doing the last couple of weeks.
I know for a lot of employers, especially here in America, people are losing jobs left and right because of the lockdown. Since you're an employer, are you able to keep all these employees? Do they expect to receive their salaries when they go back?
We've actually kept our salary at 100% because we have this faith that when we come back, we could actually make up for the lost ground. So there is no point because even while they're home, they still have to feed, they still have to live. So for me, I make sure that they earn their full salary.
I brought up a very good point. A lot of our communities, especially in Africa or in Nigeria where you are, we are very sociable people. And some of the guidelines really are geared towards keeping us apart. Even if, let's say, business was to reopen, how can the social distancing guidelines apply in a place where you work?
Paul, you know why I'm laughing? Because we've opened business in the last 3 days. Paul, it's crazy. The market is booming like never before because the windows are tight. 6 hours. Everybody has to be in the market within that 6 hours and get out of the market within then. So you could imagine the rush. And that's why the government is threatening that with this level of irresponsibility, they might be forced to implement another total lockdown.
When I met you in IDUMOTA market, arguably the largest market in sub-Saharan Africa, you told me that you have ambitions too. You want to give back to the community that has given you so much. What did you mean exactly?
What it means is that I'm actually putting myself up for a political office, and next year, 2021, I'll be running for the governorship of Anambra State. This is where I come from. This is a state that is known for its entrepreneurial spirit. So I believe that people like us who have actually built our entrepreneurial journey from nothing to something would actually bring a lot of expertise to governance.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you, Paul. Nice speaking with you.
A pleasure.
That was Africa 54's Paul Ndiho speaking to Paul ORAJIKA, Chief Executive Officer of Auldon Toys.